And we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 10th episode of Blockchain Talks. Today, we are going to do a little market analysis. Last week, well, last couple of days, a lot of movement has been occurring. I'm going to zoom in on the major points, which, well, gave the market its current volatility and happenings. So I'm going to start sharing my screen here. If you want to, there we go. So I'm back at CoinGecko. Sorry guys, it always defaults back to Dutch. Go and it's in USD. So as you can see, market on the 7-day range is back in green. It's nice in a green market. It has been a while, with the exception of a few stable coins here. Seemingly all stable coins are in the red, implying that the USD dollar is losing purchasing power. Naturally, to understand the market, we are always taking a look at how Bitcoin is performing. As soon as we know how it performs, we may make a decent estimate on what the entire market is doing. So, 24-hour time period. Yesterday I did Crypthusiast. We managed to hit the 40k level yesterday evening at around 9:30-ish. 940, and it actually went back down steeply. However, I want to talk about what happened last week. There we go. So we were in a bullish uptick from somewhere in the ranges of 30k. We suddenly started moving upwards towards the levels of 35k, which was some natural growth, and suddenly we had a major pump here that brought us towards the 38k range. A little bit of volatility going back upwards, and yesterday evening we managed to touch briefly on the 40k level before it came back crashing down, and it seems to have formed a resistance here somewhere around the 37,500 or 38,000. I'm going to take a quick peek here, gonna sheet a little bit. Heavy resistance here, it seems, around the 37,000 level. However, I do have the impression that resistance levels are actually getting higher and higher, and in the last couple of hours, resistance seems to be building around the 38,000k cap here. Now, as the title suggests, are we back to a new leg up? So are we in a bull market? Or are we in a bear market? I dare to say, despite it having the tendency to be looked at as a reprisal of the bull market, I dare say we are still in the sideways zone. Why do I tell this? Well, by reason, if you zoom out a little bit, this has been the trend for the last 3 months, and since May, approximately, we have been trading here, or mid-May, I dare say, around the 30k and 40k, in the 30k, 40k range. I must say so truthfully and correctly. As you can see, a little bit of a dip here, and not much volatility in the last couple of weeks here, where it even suggested we were going down. Now there's a new leg up, back up. Now, as you can see on screen here, where I'm hovering with my mouse, at overall, we are still at around the 38k level, or even 37, 35. So if I take a good average, I'd just say around 36k even would be the true value of Bitcoin currently. However, what's interesting during any market is naturally to take a look at what has spurred it on. Why was there a sudden, especially here, sudden leg up, a bit like which occurred here? I can't really remember what happened here in June. I believe it was some good news. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, it was the news of Apple trying to adopt Bitcoin. However, it came back crashing down due to the China FUD, and naturally because Apple said, yeah, those were rumors. I want to zoom in on that because what sparked this little leg up here has been Also a rumor going around of Amazon planning to accept Bitcoin payments. This is a little, tweet I made 1 or 2 days ago where I said, look, I'm thrilled to have the rumors of Amazon enabling payments with Bitcoin, but is it really true? Won't it be like the rumor of Apple from a few weeks ago? Time will tell. Keep level-headed and don't be blinded by gains. So this last line is something you have to keep in mind at all times. I'm not going to click on the article because it simply mentions, look, there was an insider who, told that Bitcoin, Jeff Bezos, etc., are looking into accepting Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies as method of payment. However, there's a follow-up tweet I did yesterday, and not yet. Amazon denies rumors on plans to accept Bitcoin. Got it open up here. This one's from Reuters. And basically it says, look, on Monday Amazon put out a media report saying that they weren't really looking to accept Bitcoin payments by the end of the year. So these are their words. I'm going to highlight them so you guys can read with me. Notwithstanding our interest in the space, the speculation that has ensued around our specific plans for cryptocurrencies is not true, said a spokesperson from Amazon. We remain focused on exploring what this could look like for customers shopping on Amazon. What sparked the controversy? Well, company on July 2020 posted a job opening for digital currency and blockchain product lead. So it is more or less the same idea, which sparked a little bit the uptick from a few weeks ago with Apple. With Apple, I also mentioned they opened up a job opening for, about the same description here. Is it good news? Is it bad news? Well, bad news, it isn't really. They are indeed looking for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency payments. However, they are now more preparing the infrastructure and, to ensure that a company can carry the digital load. So they are opening up, a job opening for, as you can see here on screen, digital currency and blockchain product lead. So it means they are looking into it. It doesn't mean by the end of this year they will be accepting, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency as a form of payment. It is good news. It is reason to be bullish. However, it isn't as good as, the rumor which started 2 or 3 days ago. Also, there was the B word, if I'm not mistaken, it was called, a little get-together with Jack Dorsey from Twitter, Elon Musk, and Katie Wood from ARK Invest, who came together and actually sparked a little bit, as you can see here. Started here on Wednesday, July 21st. They did a conference, and which actually started the leg up. So there were a few sayings being made, as for example, Elon saying, I have received word, in brackets, that Bitcoin has become greener and we might be starting to accept Bitcoin once again with Tesla, so that you can buy once again Tesla cars with Bitcoin. It's a great marketing stint. Myself, I am holding another opinion, mainly that he saw that Bitcoin is still, is slowly becoming profitable again, which sparked him to say, we're looking into it. Our books have been made. We want our assets to appreciate because, a few months ago we bought in to lower level and now we want to make some profit. That's the main reason probably behind it. It's simple business talk, really, and it's really Elon shilling once again. In this case, it's kind of good it's going up, but do not be surprised that within a few weeks' time, few months' time, the guy might do a 180 flip and the market's turning red again. So always watch out with those clowns who follow the influencers. I always say, just look at the charts and, see what is going on. However, The main question I'm asking here today in this episode of Blockchain Talk is, are we in a bear market or are we in a bullish market? And well, like I said, my answer is we are going sideways. Still, by reason, well, there's lesser volatility in the last couple of weeks here, as you can see, where I'm highlighting it, well, scrolling it past with my little arrow. Whereas during the month of May, well, there was a lot more volatility. So this was actually quite a boring time. However, if you look at a range wherein we are trading, 30K to 40K since, well, mid-May approximately, well, we're still in it. We didn't really reach down far underneath the 30K level, and we really haven't broken through the 40K level. So what does it mean? Well, in my opinion, we're still going sideways. We're just, well, still bouncing around within the 30K to 40K level. When will I say we are in a bull market? Well, that would only be if we are consistently above 40K level, and I dare say somewhere where my little arrow is pointing, and that would be consistent above the 44K or even the 45K level. By reason, 40K has the biggest amount of resistance to date and can be seen over the 3-month interval. 40K, 40K, that's a test, almost here, bounced back, went down. 40K for a long period of time. I know in June, I even mentioned, like, I said the same thing, as soon as we trade above 40K levels consistently for a longer period of time and we really break through, at that point alone will I say we are in a bull market. Didn't occur, went crashing down once again tremendously here. It was a point I even bought some additional Bitcoin. Little crash here. Everyone was well caught up in FUD. The markets were turning red. Everyone was pissed, angry. Went up again. It was a little bit low, but those were really boring weeks. Especially here, you have no idea up until, well, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Everyone was like, "Oh no!" and we're going to bounce back. No, we're going to crash towards the 20K levels, and suddenly we popped back up straight towards 40K levels. So in my opinion, not much is going on, still going sideways. Like I say, in case of doubt, zoom out and see where it's going. People might say, yeah, but if you look at a 7, okay, it's bullish, so we're going upwards. 14-day, yeah, okay, we're bullish. Was a long period of nothing here. Went back up, but as soon as you start zooming out 30 days, yeah, okay, it's bullish. It's really long term you need to watch, and as you can see, 3 months. I know it takes a lot of effort to look it up, but still in the sideways position. So I do not expect an immediate big move or big leg up. However, the fake news, partially fake news from Amazon, actually did help to put a little bit of the fear away in the market, so, which is actually good. Should we buy? Should we sell? I dare say if you are a long-term holder, you should have bought, well, last week when it was about 29,000, when everyone was actually too afraid to make a move and thought we were crashing down to 20K. I must admit my bags were ready, but I was expecting it to go down. But yeah, didn't take into account the B-Word conference with Elon Musk, Katie Wood, and Jack Dorsey, and that it would make such a move. My bad, otherwise I would have made more gains. However, I expect it to still trade within range, so I'm not all too afraid. And actually, I'll already loaded up around here, or was it here somewhere? So one of these 2 points. So I'm good. Anyways, what else is going on in the market? Well, that's actually something which popped out, is in an ongoing series of, well, government and banks trying to get their hands into the crypto market. And I do not want to make people afraid here, but this is actually quite some bad news. And by reason, Binance is the biggest exchange currently when it concerns cryptocurrency. It has a shitload of coins and tokens, shitload of money locked into it. And well, they are under investigation. They are locking up funds, limiting, well, the orders to be placed. I received from the guys in Crypto Belgia group, a Telegram group I belong to, that, well, withdrawals from Bitcoin are now limited to 0.06 BTC at max that can be withdrawn. So yeah, it ain't good. If you've got money on Binance, it might be wise to withdraw everything. Might even be the case you guys are already too late. They are under investigation. They want to work together with regulators, and well, that underlines their more or less centralized position, despite the existence of the Binance smart chain, and that they pride themselves and some of their BNB maximalists saying, yeah, but they are a semi-decentralized exchange. This only shows they are more centralized than they are willing to let go. And well, to lead that effort, and well, this also talks a little bit about the Binance CEO saying that he's doubting to step down, probably take a good sum of money and crypto with him. That's don't want to sound like a conspiracy note, but well, words speak for themselves, really. So watch out with Binance. It might be a great time to withdraw all your coins and tokens if still possible. Keep your accounts open, but rest assured, government is trying to get behind you. So it might be a smart move to slowly start looking at DeFi, so decentralized finance and decentralized exchanges, to swap, trade, etc. Binance Smart Chain still naturally is a great way to create new tokens on it. It's fairly easy, but apart from that, I'm afraid it's, well, bleeding out a little bit. And if it isn't, well, it implies there are a lot of people not really knowing what they are doing. So be warned. Heed my warning. Get your coins and tokens away from Binance. To put it bluntly, shit is going down over there. Let me close this one. And this is also, weirdly enough, good news. GBTC is actually grayscale Bitcoin. GBTC Premium matches Bitcoin price crash levels as unlocking fear fades. So this article actually refers to the little crash we had here, which coincided a little bit with the unlocking. The unlocking, actually, if I'm not mistaken, started somewhere here, 16th of July, and well, came about here. So when all 40k Bitcoin were once again launched. However, why the bullish uptick partially has to do with this, and it's actually written here. Reiterates plans to turn grayscale crypto funds into ETF service. Yeah, forgot what the E stand for, but it's a trading fund. So I wanted to say estimated trading funds. No, well, derivatives, I'm going to say. So it implies they are going to further step up their zone as well, their space as a platform to trade ETFs, Bitcoin ETFs, so as a broker. That was the name I was looking for. In itself is a good sign. However, in my opinion, I try to advise people to steer away from brokers. By reason, well, not your coins, well, not your keys, not your coins, I dare say. And with ETFs, well, you don't really have any of the coins. It's one of the problems encountered early on this year with Robinhood app, where people thought, yeah, I'm buying a shitload of Dogecoin, especially after the Elon Musk shilling. And, well, lots of people got wrecked by reason, well, they couldn't withdraw their Dogecoin to take profit. By reason, well, Robinhood acted as a broker and not so much as a cryptocurrency exchange platform, which suddenly made them one of the bigger Dogecoin wallet holders. Same might occur here with Grayscale. In itself, it's positive news. There's BTC ETFs being launched, that they are, well, reiterating the creation of their crypto funds into ETFs. It's great news. It implies much more volatility, much more, well, influence on the market. However, that latter one is one of the reasons to be wary. By reason, it will be one company owning a shitload of Bitcoin that might influence the market. And, well, cryptocurrency, especially Bitcoins, tend to get that power and influence from being decentralized. It functions at its best when it's decentralized, so that there are a lot of holders and not a handful of powerful super whales and wallets. So we'll have to see what it does. However, short term for the price, it's actually something positive and might have translated to the uptick together with the news of Amazon, well, the rumor of Amazon, I must say, that has already been debunked, of accepting Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. So that was their uptick. But as soon as the Monday report broke, and you can see it here, Monday 26, yeah, we don't do it. It isn't true. We were merely posting a job opening. It actually crashed it down a little bit. However, the good news is it didn't fall back down entirely towards the 30K levels. It remained relatively stable around 37K. And for what I can tell, a new line of resistance is forming here around the 37,500 level. As you can see, crash down, resistance, bounce down, bounce back up. Now it's going back up. I'm going to do a little refresh here. See what it's doing. And it seems to be going even more upward, and that we are even creating some sort of resistance level at the 38K. Big one is going to be 40, but, well, major support around 37,500-ish. So that's actually some good news. Traders advice, well, I don't give all too plenty. The only thing I want to say is be wary. We're still within range, within the 30K and 40K range. It isn't over yet, despite a lot of people saying, we will reach $100,000 in value for one Bitcoin by the end of the year. I will repeat it. I have my doubts. I know Bitcoin will reach the 100,000 USD dollar mark somewhere in the future. If it will be this year, I have my doubts. I hope I'm proven wrong. As well, if it were the case, gladly I will say you guys were right. But by the looks of it, it won't immediately happen. However, what you guys should be looking out for, and that's going to be in the very, very short term, is the launch of EP1559 on the Ethereum blockchain. It's an upgrade, well, an update which will occur, which will slash the mining rewards. People talk about triple halving. What does it mean? Well, with that update occurring, it implies that about 1/10 of the current Ethereum rewards for the miners will remain. So, for example, if per minute the 10 Ethereum was being launched on the market, after the EIP 1559 update, it will only be 1 Ethereum every minute. So it's going to be, well, rounded down towards 1/10 of what it usually was, which might imply that Ethereum will suddenly start carrying the market. And I wouldn't be surprised as a result of this that a lot of investors will be looking at Ethereum, and that a little flippening might occur here. Naturally, I'm not talking about tomorrow or something. EIP 1559 will occur on the 4th of August, so somewhere next week. And a little bit like halvings, it will take some time before, well, the scarcity takes effect on the market. With that, I want to say, do not expect it immediately after the update is implemented. Expect it several weeks or even a few months after it happens. So it might be September, October that we suddenly see a big rally of Ethereum, that even a flipping might occur. Bad news for the Bitcoin maximalists. by reason, well, they will see their hopes and dreams crushed. But hey, that's the way it is. However, I also, on the very long term, hold the same view a little bit as my friend from Blockchain Bros, Abu American, says that Ethereum will, within considerable time, be reduced to, well, the level of shitcoin. By reason, well, they're doing bad stuff with the updates. EIP 1559 is a great update for investors, but technically wise, it isn't really, and especially Ethereum 2.0. It's great that they are trying to postpone it. By reason, Ethereum as it stands now is still a solid project, solid blockchain to build upon. But as soon as more and more updates start rolling out, it will be reduced to a Frankenstein's mess with different layers and, well, hooks and crannies everywhere. So yeah, watch out with that one. But for investors, I dare say, happy times are going around for Ethereum. Just don't be an Ethereum maximalist, because it will turn sour in a not so, well, long time scale. So with that, I'm going to finalize a little bit this episode. I want to thank you all for watching. So to rehearse, are we in a bull market, bear market? I believe we are still trading sideways. What I want to say also is I dare say we're only in a bull market as soon as we consistently reach above the 40K levels and really are pushing somewhere consistently for several days, even weeks, above the 40K level, somewhere 43, 45, 46,000. At that point, I dare say we're back with the second leg up. Otherwise, sorry guys, still in the 30,000, 40,000 range we are trading. Predictions for the couple of for the next week. Still thinking we're going to trade sideways. I do not immediately see some decent pointers, which indicates to me we are in a bull market and will be breaking through the resistance. So should you buy now? Should you sell? If you want to take profit and you've bought at the 30K level, now's a good time to sell. Otherwise, I dare say, just hold on to your coins. Do not buy additionally. There's a fat chance the market will correct itself and go down a little bit somewhere back towards 35K. It's a good support level that I know of. It might be the case it starts crashing down again towards 30K. Like I said, still between the 30,000 and 40,000 range. So nothing to do about it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this broadcast. And up until next time.